Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. Nice to see all of you guys. So let's dive deeper with our stock market analysis here. Welcome, welcome. So let me welcome all of you. Wow, a long good chat today. So let me open the message to see the first one. Koraya, hello buddy. How you doing? Hello KG. Would you please review ratio XME? All right, we have already a very long one today, but yeah, we're gonna try our best as well. So XME ETFs vs energy, that's very complicated, but okay, I'm gonna try my best. Okay, but let's try to keep the things more simple, right? Like two stocks against each others. I don't know, yeah, so if that is very interesting as well. Lizini, hello. Will you update Ethereum today? It's already updated, buddy. It's already updated on the crypto channel, of course. Yes, it is updated. S Bright, hello, buddy. Hello, happy Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. The weekend is there. We're gonna see what's gonna be the weekly close as well. Could I request a Google? Yes, definitely. Here we go. Arcane, hello. ONDS, of course. Solitarius, hello. How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday to you too. Thank you, man. Nice to see you here. Could you give me thoughts on ADA, buddy? ADA USD is crypto, right? It's crypto, so on crypto channel, definitely. And mostly the live streams for crypto is on Saturdays, and sometimes even additional one on Sunday for special requests as well. If we couldn't make all the special requests on Saturday, I make an additional one just for special requests on Sunday after. So yeah, so tomorrow. That means tomorrow. So be there. Of course, it's gonna be a live stream for 2 hours, and even probably Sunday as well. Good morning, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Could you analyze Amazon? Yes, we can see Amazon after this problem. We'll see here. By the way, I didn't take a look at it. I knew about the international problem with Amazon, with the technical problem, which disrupt the website. So we're gonna see how it has affected the chart. I didn't look at it. It's very interesting. Solitarios, everyone, and for everyone, this is selfishness. Okay, I don't know what you mean exactly. Right. Movits. Hello, buddy. How you doing, Movits? Nice to see you, our Discord member as well. 5 people already came up with request, but I'm actually the first one liking the live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Movits, and thank you guys for the likes as well. Don't forget, of course, to support the channel. So I try my best, of course, every day. And of course, that is very supportive. Thank you very much, guys. Edroy, hey mate, could you please BMNR? BMNR, okay. And all right, so P-Dog, Paul, how you doing? Could you please take a look at Deutsche Telekom? Okay, I think MG also is here. Hello, nice to see you. I'm not going to be able to watch live. We'll watch the recording. Could you please get over short? Nvidia is always there. Yes, definitely, buddy. No worries. Of course, the stream is there to be rewatched. Yeah, so it's still in wave 2. That is also pretty deep. Yes. Happy Friday for you too, Tony Sim. Nice to see you, Syed. Hi, bro. How you doing? Felix. Hi. All right, guys. Thank you very much for your love here. Okay, so we're gonna start, and of course, this is the list for today. Everything else, if we have time, which I doubt it after this long list for today. So let's start, guys. We need also to move on. So let's start with NASDAQ at 13-minute 40. All right. So for NASDAQ, we are, of course, here in the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So basically, as we mentioned yesterday, we're experimenting, of course, this potential wave 4 in diagonal, and it worked perfectly, actually. So, yeah. We are unfolding the zigzag ABC here for wave 5. By the way, the target almost has been hit, right? And we're still looking for higher potentially because this impulse is not done yet, I believe. So I think that we still might see a little bit higher, but we need a correction here. It might be something like an A here, obviously leading diagonal wave A B, and a C. Now this wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very extended wave 1, 2. The wave 2 is very shallow, 4 and a 5. Now, understandable if the wave 5 is short, yeah, because the wave 3, wave 1 are extended here. And yeah, wave 5 has to be shorter. So basically, we gotta be careful if we have topped even because the target has been reached very slightly and we took the high very slightly as well. By all means, you can consider this is a finished ending diagonal here. We took the highs, we took the high, we finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are zigzags, right? ABC, ABC. So a little bit higher can be possible, but yeah, here it start to be a little bit, the risk start to be a little bit higher. Okay. So basically, even if we take a little bit here, the help of the indicators, yeah, we see a top here overbought on the 1-hour chart. We see a bearish cross on the MACD. So we gotta be careful. Yeah, I mean that on the 4-hour is still looking good, but the daily as well. Well, the things can still be okay, guys. Right. So I know the 1-hour chart looks bearish, but it might be corrective and then continue for higher. Probably yes. Okay. But the thing is that the target are there, and with these targets, we have to be careful, of course, because we might have topped there. Everything. It might be, guys. Okay. So because we have finished right now a 1, 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. The wave 1 and the wave 5 looks very similar in time and in price, which is always 70% this happens for the wave 5 between wave 5 and wave 1. It's the same alternation between the wave 2 and the wave 4. Normally the wave 1 and wave 5 are similar. And this is exactly what we are looking at here. So we gotta be careful with it. Okay, so I don't say that we're moving really higher. I see, of course, a finished structure. I see a finished impulse here also with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extended, and the target is hit, and the all-time highs is taken. So yeah, to be rewatched in the intraday. We're gonna see in the intraday what's gonna be here. If 3 waves corrective, then okay, we might still see something unfolding for higher, but I doubt it a little bit, guys. Okay, because maybe we're gonna just finish up exactly in this blue box. Okay, maybe one leg and then we drop down. So we gotta be careful. Okay, we gotta be careful with it. I cannot yet give, of course, something very, very secure and very, I would say, safe. So we have to watch it right now. Okay, I would say the target has been hit. Okay, and we need a reaction. 3 ways down, continuation, and then we decide. Okay, now let's study what happens if we see continuation from there. Okay, if we see continuation from there, of course, inside the blue box, you might drop at any time. At any time, okay? But if we break the blue box, okay, that is a signal that it might be something bigger than expected. It can be wave 3, 4, and a 5, probably breaking the blue box. And if we take the 25K here, okay, something different here is definitely unfolding, which it can be a little bit problematic regarding the count here because we are in zigzags, which it cannot be a 1 2 1 2 1 2, reducing the possibility, to move really higher, by the way, because you are in zigzags. Unless, yeah, that's a little bit annoying to count this like this, but let me check. Let me check this. No, I cannot even take it. So what should I do then? Okay, if this happens, because it might happen, maybe the market will do it. What it might happen here is that we have to consider a wave 1 there, A, B, and a C, wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 1 again. Of course, internally it can be already A, B, C, but yeah, well, then we have to divide it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 2. And then, of course, in case this happens, this is your wave 3, meaning 1, 2, big 1, 2 again, and then wave 3. But I doubt it because much more likely we are in zigzags here. Okay. So we're going to watch and see. But if this happens, definitely this is a scenario. But for this, we need the 25K 600. Okay. Yep. So this is regarding NASDAQ, guys. What it might happen next. Exactly the same for SPX. And that's nice also to see with SPX. Did we took the high? Well, SPX not yet. It's very small gap. Very small gap. We still need, of course, this high. And I believe maybe the blue box can still be taken, right? In this case, you are looking at another zigzags, of course, wave 1, wave 2, 3 here. You have wave 4, and you're looking at a wave 5. Now, by taking simply the high, it can be done and finished, okay? It can be done and finished. And by the way, for this wave C here, we can see the same 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, no invalidation even. So this wave 5 has to be shorter than the wave 3. So you gotta be careful, guys. Really careful with it. I don't feel safe about it, okay, anymore. I mean, it's good. We got almost the high, but I think, yeah, of course, it might hit this trend line, and then we start a drop. Maybe we don't take the blue box even. By hitting the trend line, you take the all-time high here, okay? So yeah, the things are gonna be very tiny here, like with the all-time high. Again, with the help of the indicators a little bit here, we see overbought, we see cross for bearish on the 1-hour chart. Momentum is reducing for our chart, still bullish cross, which means, of course, in case we drop down 1-hour chart and then we move up again, which it might be a wave 3, therefore, in the following scenario, 1, 2, meaning one A, B, and a C expanding flat for wave 2, and then another 1, 2 here, and unfolding wave 3. But this is too far still, because as I mentioned, higher possibility we are in triangles, when in zigzags, sorry. And yeah, I mean, it depends here also what's gonna be as well. Okay, also a lot of bearish signals. Yeah, a lot of divergence in bearish. Okay, so yeah, we gotta be careful, guys. Okay, so nothing is yet so scary, because of course we took the target, but I cannot give yet. Honestly, I cannot give what's gonna happen until we get a reaction, because we might have topped. Very simple. Okay, so the intraday will tell us much more information once we get more data, right? Right. So we're gonna see what we're gonna have. All what I can say is that yes, we're very close to a top here. So 22 minute 40 for the gold. So for the gold, as we mentioned yesterday, we are in two possibilities here. So the two possibilities are the triangle, where we have A, B, C, D, and an E potentially, and we drop down again, and that might place at the same time your wave B. And that because if you are in a three waves down here as an expanding flat AB, because this is the high and it is three waves, so AB and a C, very deep wave C, we got an A, B, C, D, and an E potential wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So very likely, because of this right now, we might be, of course, in a potential triangle still. Now, why I'm saying that we still potentially there? Because, well, you can see clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, finished impulse there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, and then you have the 1, 2 here. Now, if this is an A, because for me it looks like still three waves, but what is interesting is this low, because it took the low, meaning leading diagonal. So if this is a leading diagonal, wave 1, 2, and this is your wave 3 finished, therefore we're looking for wave 4. In this wave 4, we're gonna see if the things are going, of course, to unfold downward from there. Don't forget, at the same time, if you are in A, B, C, D, and an E, the wave E normally also hits the middle of the triangle and start to drop down. Sometimes, of course, it exaggerate and it go aggressively, tricking everyone that we're gonna break out and then move down very fast. So in both case scenario, I would say I'm still looking for lower at the end for the gold. Nothing yet is bullish, right? We don't see any kind of bullish scenario. Now, if you want to consider this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is wave 2, of course, the only possibility here, the confirmation for bullish always is there, right? Confirmation, or let's say, yeah, confirmation for higher, which is at the same time invalidation of triangle. If you remember, always 5 waves up, 3 waves down, we need to break the high as confirmation that we're moving bullish. If this happens, okay, 1-to-1 fib level to be tested. If broken, then 1.618, right? So this is exactly what we're looking for right now. Currently, I see a potential bounce in both case scenario for the gold. It might be until the half of the triangle in two possibilities, wave 4 and a wave 5, to finish an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which it might finish your wave C and your wave 4, because your wave B might have finished over there, okay, which is very close to the target as 1-to-1 fib level. Plus, the 0.38 has been taken here, yeah, taken from the top. So it can, of course, open the possibility in case we are here in something like 1, 2, or even if this is gonna be like kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Well, that is much more deeper even. Okay, so a lot of possibilities here for the drop, guys. We can be very clear in very clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even. Okay, Knowing that I don't like it here, of course, we took the high. It's kind of impossible on some chart. Of course, we didn't took really the high, but yeah, I don't trust it so much. Therefore, I'm going with much more better option here is the wave A. And of course, this might be a wave B and then dropping down. Okay. So basically the gold, of course, yes, it is correcting right now and still, of course, estimating this wave 4 in the yellow scenario. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and potentially still having a potential wave 5. Unless more weakness will appear here or something really massive drop moves down, and that might means, of course, something, a deep correction, much more deeper than this. And if you remember yesterday analysis on the macro level, which is very interesting to take a look at, is the target here has been hit in a 1, 2, and a wave 3. This green box and blue box, green level for a perfection in a wave 3 in diagonal, in zigzags. Now, if we are not in zigzags and we are in impulses where you have still here, meaning 1, 2, again, I'm not going to repeat from yesterday. This is from the 80s, 60s to 80s. You have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then we have wave 2 here, and we have another impulse, potentially 4 and a 5. Now, if this is an impulse, wave 1 extended, then wave 3, therefore you're looking for 4, 5. Wave 5 should be shorter than the wave 3, but still looking for this wave 4, which is the deeper wave 4, because the micro level, guys, is nothing. In comparison here is nothing, because your wave 4 might finish here in the micro level, and we might get an extension from there, right? Which is just simply gonna shift this for one single move, right? But after this, if this happen, okay, we gonna drop definitely, all right? After one single move, we gonna drop definitely. But if we are dropping from now, that is also something to talk about. If we're dropping from now, we're looking for the 3,154. The most common target in an impulse, which it might be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and to finish a wave 3 here. Meaning you are in a great impulse here, a huge wave 1, wave 2, you finish wave 3 later on, and then 4 and a 5. Still to be unfolding. So, yeah, are we in a deep wave 4? This is a question mark. Are we in a deep wave 4, 3,150? And that means the 0 for gold. Yeah, that's a very nice price if we get back. Or are we on the micro here in a very shallow wave 4, which is this one and very close to finish, A, B, and a C somewhere here, and we move up. And we're very close for the timing, by the way. Timing for wave 2, we're very close. We have hit the time, right? Yes. We have hit the time. Currently, we are in the time, but you need preferably to get a low here, lower low, of course, within the time. So here we bottomed before the time. We didn't yet take the low in the time. Therefore, I'm still expecting potentially a wave 4 here and a wave 5. This wave 5, if it takes this low, okay, it might be an A, B, and a C here. The wave C might be short, or you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is interesting, because you might get the 3 waves up, and guess what? The deep correction comes in, right? Then you get another potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or you get a very deep ABC. The ABC, the wave C, might dive deeper to the 3,100, as we said, somewhere here in this area. Yes, in this area, which is a very strong area before this massive move, right? Very strong stronghold, I would say, support here. And very likely that sooner or later we come back to this area and then we move from there. Yeah, but in case that we move directly now for higher, I mean, after this one more drop, and we see higher prices, a new high, in any case, we're gonna drop down to this area, even with a new high. Now, the new high might be very extended, even nobody knows, but yeah, these are the possibilities. Currently, I'm still looking for lower on the 15-minute chart or on the micro level into possibilities. Of course, first, before moving for lower, I'm expecting a little bit higher first and then rebound. Yeah? Whether wave 4, 5 or wave E. And then we drop with a new wave 5. The new wave 5 might be deeper. Be careful. Yep. So these are the possibilities. Solitarius. I said selfishly because I said happy Friday to you and I didn't say to everyone. That's very kind from you, buddy. Thank you, man. And yeah, so happy Friday for everyone too, guys. Valerie, yes, Valerie. Hi, KG. Thanks for your effort. Could you please review TSM? You're very welcome, buddy. Unfortunately, today it's a very long one, and I doubt that we're gonna have time. But I'm gonna write it there for you if we have time. I hope you understand it, buddy. Thank you. 777 Shah. All right. Yeah. Hi, KG. Can we say current move for gold is WXNOI? Can be possible, yes. Can be possible, but until now it looks impulsive. Once I don't get an impulse anymore, like I see impulse invalidation or something like this, then I start to call WXNOI. Okay. But currently, if this is playing as an impulse, well, yeah, we have to be careful with it. We have to consider impulses much more priority than WXNOI. So I work in priority, of course, like highest possibility, always impulses, and then comes complex structures in case of invalidations, of course. All right, so that was for the gold. Let's take a look at the silver. I'm not gonna take so much time for the silver because it's almost the same as the gold. So we are at 34 minutes. So for the silver, I'm still looking for the same scenario, guys. So we have here a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's a little bit different from the gold. While the gold you have kind of like this. Yeah, you took the high here and then you drop. While the silver is very impulsive. And from here, it came up the idea on the gold, what if that really we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So therefore, we have to be careful with it, okay, guys? The same for XPD here, which is also following always. I mean, gold, XPD, which is palladium, and the silver are almost the same, yeah, guys. So we're still looking for something here, potential 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. You have double 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, meaning impulsive. Now the gold, because it is very, very is very the giant there. Yeah, it is the giant, right? In the metals, and that's why the wave two went very very high because the market is very very excited for buying. Yeah, and we see of course very high wave two. So if this is a wave two, therefore you're still in an impulse as well, the same as for the silver and the palladium. Okay, and that's why I'm saying be careful with it. Now, for the silver, if we are looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and therefore, of course, you might have finished wave B, and also, I mean, in case you have a potential finished impulse wave A, you're looking at wave B, and you're looking also for a wave C. It might be very deep, which is a zigzag, because if you have an impulse, that means you are in a zigzag. And if this is your wave B, which is very shallow, by the way, the same as for a zigzag should be like a blitz and very fast, shallow wave B, that means, of course, we're diving very deep. Meaning 1-to-1 fib level has to be careful with it at zigzag wave C, $43. Let's see also for the gold, if that happened, what it might be the situation. If we get like a kind of like, let's say this is an impulse, but here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. I think, yeah, I think we cannot really take it yet because it's unfinished impulse yet. Because the gold is very, very strong. But even with this price, like those three waves here, and if this is a finished wave B, the 1-to-1 fib level might be 3,800. And if we get to this price, honestly, I don't trust it anymore as a shallow wave 4. I don't trust it as a shallow wave 4 anymore. Okay, I'm gonna dive deeper, because if we move to this 0.5 here, yeah, I think the things might be something deeper than this, something like this, like an impulse. It can be here, finished wave A somewhere here. I believe that the wave A should be finished there. Then we're having wave B and then having wave C to reach this triangle again. And especially that in this area, if you remember, sorry, I'm back to the gold because very interesting. If you remember, we didn't reach the 0.23 in this area. If you remember, guys, showing a lot of potential of parabolic move, and this is exactly what happened. And I mentioned this exactly there. Once we start to move and we saw higher prices and we got to the confirmation, I thought, okay, guys, we're going parabolic, right? And this is exactly what happened. And because of the weakness here of the correction, we might come back to it. Yes, we might come back to the 3,300, 200, 100 somewhere. Okay, guys, that was for the gold and the silver. I think that's more than enough. And I think we're clear with it that we still corrective there. And we need, of course, a signal for... Now, there is something also very weird, like the fundamentals don't comply with the chart a little bit. Have you realized, guys? I mean, if you hear the fundamentals and the news, the tension is still there for the wars and so on, and insecurity and blah blah blah, you know. And I don't know, it doesn't comply totally with the chart. But never forget that Elliott wave always, honestly, win at the end over fundamentals. So yeah, so this is the thing. Maybe because Elliott wave always reflect the reality and the live price action, of course. This is the thing. All right, so Nvidia. So for Nvidia, we are looking here at a potential leading diagonal, wave 1. This is what MG asked for. If we are in a wave 2, well, we got our testing area here and we fail it. However, this move, wow, it was reflected again with a move upward, which it looks like an impulse. If this is the case as an impulse, well, okay, it's fine because we still in a potential wave 2 here, even coming back to the same testing area to fill it again. And that because, of course, you might be here in an ABC wave 2, which is A, B, and a C. It might come back to the 1-to-1 fib level, even a little bit above the testing area. And then, of course, having wave 2 or a wave B over there. And very understandable because, anyways, this doesn't look like a wave 2. You need 3 waves. Where are your 3 waves? This looks like an impulse. Now you get, of course, kind of like impulsive wave, which it might be your wave C. Now, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, wave 5 should not be very long, honestly. Because if we get a long wave 5, this gets invalidated. It's longer than wave 3 unless it is not longer than... Yeah, wave 1 is longer than the wave 3 even. That means, yes, the wave 5 is not allowed. Is not allowed to be, of course, longer than the wave 3. Meaning we should have a short wave 5. Can be truncated, can be. Let me check until where do we have? Oh, oh my God. It's exactly the same price. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. So you're allowed to take the high, of course. But look what a number. Exactly the same number, even after the decimals. That's crazy. Meaning, 1-to-1 Fib level here is exactly there at the same price. Meaning, yes, the wave 5 might survive to there by taking the all-time high here and then bounce back. Um, all right. My personal idea gold should fall in 3,200. Now your personal idea is in public. And exactly what I mentioned, yes, 3,100 even can be taken very easily. All right, so that is for Nvidia currently. Of course, we need to break this. And if we move for higher, definitely we are in something extension for bullish here, but I doubt it. Okay, but we need to break this key level first. All right, that was for Nvidia. Let's see Tesla at the 42-minute 40. And here we go. So 1, 2, and yeah, we're still looking here. Oh, invalidation of bullish, and then we see something higher, meaning, oh man, this is very tricky. Meaning it is a wave two in a longer expanding flat. So you got three waves down, three waves up. It has ended up here as a three waves, something corrective, very weird. Knowing that it looks like a very clear impulse. I don't know what happened, but you took the low. You cannot take it as a 1-2 anymore. And that means, of course, it has transformed it to three waves here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an impulse wave C, wave 2, and then we move for higher. Yeah, so that was very tricky. And you take the high. This is kind of like confirmation for higher again. So very interesting. Here you go. Yeah, so even invalidation of bullish, yeah, was taken, but it has really tricked us with this scenario. A longer ABC. Now, if this is a wave 2, a 1-2, well, you would like to see continuation toward the upside because you took the high. That's why. But yeah, be careful with it. Again, with Tesla, I'm not interested so much anymore, of course, because we have topped already. In the blue box, taking the 1-to-1 Fib level. Now, definitely you still have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, but this wave 5 is struggling. Okay, it is struggling to move on. So it already shows weakness. Can it be even a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal? Yes, very likely as well. Because when you start to see struggling like this, the things might be the idea here, and especially that we are looking here at an impulse. So I was wondering here how this impulse has been invalidated. Meaning, what if this is a zigzag? And that's why it is an impulse. ABC zigzag. You got a wave 2 and you're looking for another zigzag wave 3, 4, and a 5. Very likely. Okay, and that because of what happened here. All right, of what happened in this impulse, and then we see lower. And that means, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very likely, guys. Here we go. So we're gonna see. All right. That it regarding Tesla $516, yeah, is your target. All right. So thanks, KG, for your explanation on Nvidia. You are amazing. You're very welcome, MG. You're still there. You told me you cannot. I got you. It's nice to see you, buddy. All right. So at 45 minute 45 for, I think, OSCR. OSCR. Oscar Health. Here we go. So for Oscar Health, I think we saw this before, but it looks like, yeah, it's a very fresh chart for me. It's all-time history show nothing. And potentially you are in ABC very clearly here because, of course, of the 1-to-1 Fib level, very likely taken here. Yes, 1-to-1. That means, of course, here, let's go, what's going on in this range. Okay, you're not in diagonal here anymore because obviously you took the high again and that has transformed to kind of like a three waves. Your diagonal is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C, A, B, and a C. In three waves up. Oh my God, this is very. Then A, B, and another wave C here unfolding took the high, meaning you are in an expanding flat. What I'm very sure about is that you move down. Yeah, that this is corrective and you move down sooner or later. Now, how much high can it go still? Wave B expanding flat. Well, you can reach even this area. You still can reach this area before you drop down in an ABC. A, B, and a C. Okay, so be careful. Why? Because you are zigzags here. Also, it's not looking really impulsive. Unless, of course, you are going to unfold something as diagonal as well. Even with a diagonal, it is an ending diagonal, meaning you're finishing up. Okay, you're ending the structure and you drop down. But I doubt it. I still doubt it. So be careful with this one. Not recommended so much. Visa at 48 minutes. All right, so here we go. MG, my flight is delayed. You're at the airport. All right, buddy. I wish you a safe trip then. Are you going in business or just for fun, for leisure? Uh, you're taking off in the airplane. Okay, that's funny. All right. Um, um, yeah. I don't know if you can really focus on the airplane on Elliott Wave. I never tried this. Well, normally I read my books, of course, when I travel, but never watch like or analyzing. I never tried this. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5 still unfolding for Visa. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Inside the wave 3, you are in several 1, 2s here, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. And that means, of course, you might still looking for higher. Let's move inside it for a better vision. So we are in a wave 4, and obviously wave 4 taken from the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No invalidation. Yes, everything is perfect. I'm just checking, guys. A wave 4 and a wave 5. Can it be a finished wave 5 over there? Well, I doubt it somehow. And yes, invalidation of bullish taken. Okay, so we were expecting another one too, and it didn't took it. Why we're going very sideways here? Okay, if this is your wave 2, then 1, 2, oh, even still again. Okay, what's going on with this one? You have an impulse. And we're not bearish because we are three ways corrective. Now you get three ways up. Is it potential? Okay, yeah, potential deeper wave 2 here, guys. So yeah, you're still not ready for higher. I don't know why, but it took so much time here as a wave 2. Unless, of course, it's gonna unfold. I'm gonna give you the key levels. But just watch this target for the bearish. In case we continue for lower, you might move up again from there. But if you take the high here, this is your confirmation for higher. Why? Because if you are in a 1, 2, another 1, 2, you should move for higher. Or if you are in A, B, and a C for a wave 2 and you take the high, okay, this is your confirmation because 5 ways up, 3 ways down, you take the high, you continue. All right, so yeah, let's see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna put something there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to remember. Yeah, and we'll see. This should finish this wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, let's remove the targets currently. But the target for this potential, in case that you move for higher from there, wave 3 as an impulse, here we go. we might hit this area, right? Okay. In a even better, okay, this is unfinished. All right, here you go. Another target. It should be, basically, it should finish the impulse somewhere there, which is higher. Okay, yes. So these are the targets for the 2 hours chart. Let me turn off this. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So guys, that was for Visa. Those are the target and the possibilities. So let's move on with COP, CONOCO Phillips. Okay, COP, CONOCO Phillips. Is it a good chart? Yes, it's a good one. All right, so okay, wow, triple one twos. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right, so what we're looking here at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished over there. And you have another here, another 1, 2 potentially, or yes, did we, let me check. Is this is an impulse? 1, 2, no, wave 5 longer, no. So it's a part of a correction here, meaning this is your 1, and then wave 2 over there, W, X, and a Y, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 again. And then you have here another 1, 2, because interfering with the wave 4, but you're still impulsive, therefore we have to consider it another 1, 2 here for 5, which is also your blue scenario, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, it is an impulse here. Yes, and then you get the final wave for here. You have 1, 2, again, smaller one, and 3, 4, and a 5. So, yeah, I would say this can be a finished impulse. 1, 2, 3. No, not yet. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave. 3, 4, and a 5. Not yet. So you still have one more leg toward the upside to finish this wave 5 in a potential wave 1 or a wave A, meaning wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So yeah, you have several 1, 2s here because, again, interfering here, I cannot take it as an impulse, meaning 1, 2, 1, 2, another 1, 2 here as, of course, W, X, and a Y. And this is your wave 3. Then 4, 5, 4, 5, and now 4 and a 5. The wave 5 is not yet finished, and I think that you might still need one more high. This high might be over there taken from the zone 1 to the wave 3 and wave 5 over 1. You might reach still this area, but be careful, it might simply take the high. Take the high here, and of course you need a structure 5 waves. So yeah, for 248 can be very still likely to unfold. And as a general target here, if you, in case you are in a wave 1, maybe this will be much more precise, by the way, for the wave 5. Yes, this is what I expected because it is a short wave 1. Yes, so that's why I was saying be careful. You might simply take the high in this area. You might not reach this precise target, especially that your wave 3 here looks very extended. Okay, your wave 5 might be short, and I'm expecting this. I'm gonna remove this, right, just for safety, right? This is much more accurate, I would say. You might take this green line, which is above the high, okay, which is also at the same time price, and of course the same price for a wave 1 as well here. Yep, so these are the possibilities. The target is 145, I would say. Yeah, much more likely. for what was that? COP, all right, or COP, CONOCO PHILLIPS, all right. 56 minutes 30. Okay, we have to move faster, guys, because oh, all right, URA global uranium. Okay. Okay, so yeah, not recommended so much, guys. I know that it's something uranium nuclear, but at the end, okay, this looks like an impulse, and you have kind of like a correction, another impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let me check the 1-to-1 fib level. If not broken yet, okay, so be careful, okay? Be careful, the 1-to-1 fib level, $80 here, can be very likely as an ABC, yeah? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 again. So not really recommended, because if this ends up in three ways, because this might turns into something downward, all right? Breaking this, okay, we start to talk impulsive, yeah, much more safer. But right now, you have to be careful. Internally on the daily here, if you are in a wave C, of course, you have an extended wave 1, and this is your wave 3, this is your wave 4, your wave 5 might be short, and guess what? Very close to the 80. So, yep, very likely. Microsoft at 58 minutes. So for Microsoft, we are here in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 4 is still unfolding, probably in a triangle, but why? I don't know, because I mean, here is already a very sharp one. Okay, it's understandable to get something flat, but why it takes so much time? But yeah, so basically, I consider this finished wave 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. You might still look for higher, unless, of course, we drop down. If we drop down, you are in a triangle. A, B, C, D, and an E, and then you move up, okay? If you take this high, this is your confirmation towards the blue box. Confirmation for higher, okay? If you take this high at the price 531. Great. For ATYM, okay, ATYM, yes. Atalaya mining copper, all right. Okay. Okay, interesting. All right. You have several 1-2s here, or you have a leading diagonal. Let me check. No. It's a several 1-2s. Why not leading diagonal? Well, what I mean leading diagonal like this. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 5 ways up, ABC wave 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear impulse, ABC wave 2. Then zigzag. So wave 1, A, B, and a C wave 2. And then you move towards the upside, meaning triple 1, 2s. Right? So we have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then finally 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So for this one, we're looking at currently wave 1 there. I'm gonna put this in blue, and then okay. Currently, we're looking at this blue count as a wave 3 unfolding. So on the daily for a wave 3 here, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then wave 3 unfolding. So yeah, you have several 1-2s also internally. So 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. This is a gray. And here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is a white. Okay. For a wave 4, I believe it's ready to move for higher. Yes. And you're looking probably for this target for a wave 5 over 1, which it might be your wave 3 as well. All right. So yeah, 771 and 835. Okay, that is 1 hour, 1 minute 30, BA, Boeing. All right, for Boeing, we were looking for this move here for higher. Now, currently, okay, we see a lot of correction. The target has been hit anyway, right? The blue box has been taken. Now, internally here, if we're still looking for higher, which is this impulse, let me check. Of course, we didn't, so therefore, I doubt that this is gonna unfold here as a wave 5 yet, and I see something else finish there. So very likely, which I don't like it at all, but very likely that this is your expanding diagonal there, finished for a wave 4. This wave 4, meaning no ABC, and this is your wave 5. And that because, of course, we got an answer after. And this is your wave 5, this is your wave 1, already took the blue box very nicely, despite that it is expanding diagonal. I don't like it, but yeah, this is how it ends up sometimes, in very rare case, but here we go. After this, you start to see something very corrective, and very likely that this is a diagonal here, okay? So if this is a diagonal, meaning it is your wave 1, and let me explain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is definitely kind of like a diagonal finished over there. Here we go. And you're looking here whether you are in an A, B, and a C downward, or you're looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, because we finished a wave 1, definitely we're looking after a wave 2. Minimum target for a wave 2 is this box. That means, yes, very likely that we're gonna dive inside this area. In an A, B, and a C, much more likely. I'm gonna keep ABC here, okay? In a wave 2. $190. All right, so yeah. Hood at 1 hour, 4 minutes for Robinhood. So for Robinhood, we are looking here at a 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, this is extending even. I think this not invalidated. Yes, I'm gonna remove this diagonal because anyway we took here higher prices. So this is also a hit. So 1 2, and then we have here yeah, again invalidation. So how are we gonna read this? Okay, this is 1 2 3 4 5 wave 4 also invalidated. All right, Robinhood. Now the target has been hit unless, okay, there is no other possibility rather than being in a wave 4 here. There is no other possibility, guys, and being in a zigzag there, meaning internally 1 2 3 4 5 A, B, and a C, and currently you're looking for another zigzag. What does it mean? Yes, as you might have thought, ending diagonal. This is not an impulse, it is a 3 waves. And because here we didn't took the low, I was considering 1 2, but this doesn't work as an ABC because you need a wave C, which it should be 5 waves. Therefore, definitely you are here in W, X, and a Y, a long wave 4, and then starting here a zigzag 1 2 3 4 and a 5. So next target, I would say you're still looking here for higher. Next target might be the wave 3 in diagonal, ending diagonal in this area. Here we go. So yeah, to finish a wave 5 here. So if we have more count downward, oh, one second, guys. Oh, okay. I'm clumsy. I'm clumsy. 4 and a 5. I forgot that there are several 1 2s here. 4 and a 5. That means this is your wave 3. This is your wave 4. This is your wave 5. 5 here can be, yes. And that means you finished wave 3 here, wave 4 again, And that's why you're looking at double impulses here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And now you drop down and we took the blue box. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I didn't, yeah, I was rushing a little bit here. Okay, so that's it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. We're done. Can it be something looking for higher? Well, it can be if this is kind of like an extending impulse, but I think this is already done there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 1, 2 invalidation taken, and that's why we are corrective. Okay, that's why. So I believe we have topped, guys. Honestly, here I believe we have topped. I think this is a finished wave 1 here. You're looking for wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is might be the case. All right, here we go. Yep. So there you go. Wave 2 minimum target at 82.68. Okay, this blue box. So I think we're going, yeah, deep. CPI in 2 minutes. Okay. Very interesting for the CPI. We talked about it also on Discord. We mentioned that the forecast is look like like this. Yeah, forecast 3.1 inflation rate is rising, which it might affect the cut rate, the rate decision, which is coming in 29, as I mentioned in Discord. And I'm not sure, but yeah. Here we go. Yes, 29. Fed interest rate. They say, okay, they're gonna cut, but here the forecast says, okay. But the forecast, I think, yeah, it might be something different, of course. But yeah, in 2 minutes, so we're gonna see, yeah, what the reaction is gonna be. Let's see. Here we go. Boom. Wow. All right. That's nice. Okay, we're moving impulsive, guys, on here, and if this is gonna happen, that means we're gonna turn in several 1-2s, here rather than diagonal. Unless, of course, I mean, we still need the 25K 600, but it looks like very impulsive here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here are the data. So previous it was, wow, okay. For the monthly, inflation rate is back. That's very good. That's why we are going green. Wow, okay. So inflation is going back. Yes, it's gonna be a cut rate, I believe. Also for, yeah, the inflation, also the core inflation and the inflation rate is also going back 1 point or 0.1 point. That's really good. Okay, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. It's impossible to go 0.2 from 2.9. So we just went 1 point. That's understandable regarding the whole year. So it's good. And here we're going back with the core inflation year. Yeah, so it's a very good data. It's a very, very good data. Let me check. Also, SPX, of course, is moving up. Okay, guys, we're moving really up here. Let me check. Yes, I know, buddy. I know. Take it easy. Let's see the gold. Okay, the gold also moving very high. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, for the gold, as we mentioned, yeah, and in both case scenarios. But right now, if we're moving really impulsive with the gold, what the heck? I mean, why the gold will move up if the inflation rate is moving down? That's very interesting. But of course, I mean, because of the correction, guys, it has to be, yeah? So don't forget A, B, C, D, and a E, and we drop down, or A, B, C here for a wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for the gold. Bitcoin also moving really high, impulsive. Okay, that's really nice. Cool, guys. So the inflation rate is reducing, meaning, of course, a cut rate might get in 4 days, and that is a catalyst. That will be a catalyst for the markets again, and especially I think for the crypto market. So interesting, nice. All right. Okay, so thank you, Green Emerald, for reminding us with the CPI. Okay, guys. Whew. Let me catch my breath. I need to hydrate. Just give me a second, guys. All right. So let's finish up with your special request 1 hour, 12 minute for XME. Okay, here we go. All right, XME metals. Okay, is that very okay? Um, okay. Sorry, guys, just thinking. Wave V expanding flat. Okay, you're still very far. All right, so be careful from 3 ways down and 3 ways up. What is the 3 wave up? A, B, and a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, if psychology found over there, forget what I just said. And of course, you might be here in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Okay. Another possibility, of course, here for another impulse or bigger impulse, and you're looking here for the yellow. In case that this is happening as a new psychology there, of course, you want to break the 1.38. You want to break above it, all right? Just to eliminate a possibility for an A, B, and a C, right? The wave B can be inside this blue box here. Yeah, to be watched here in all case scenario, to be watched there. What I suggest here, of course, because you have another 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3. So in a gray. And if we move deeper, so if this is your diagonal there, here you go. Here you go. So you have a wave 2, and you're looking for a very massive wave 3. Now, as a target, wave 3 taken from this wave 3 as an impulse. Well, you're very, very close. Very close. You might have top. Be careful. Okay, you might have top. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. One more high to hit exactly 116, and you drop down for a wave 4. Google at 1 hour 14 minutes. So for Google, all right, here we go. Okay, so wave 4 looks like finished very fast, or you are in an ABC expanding flat here. Which one is it? Okay, so we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now the wave 4 reflecting this, okay, still fine, but let me check again. Yes, it is true. Yes. So we move higher before, of course, hitting the fib level. Whether we are moving parabolic, very strong, or you are in an ABC. Let's move inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, no invalidation. Yeah, very likely. So be careful, guys. We might move parabolic for Google here. That's very interesting. Okay, how do we know? Key level, you want to break 264. If you break 264, that means you're moving to the blue box directly. In a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. 264 is a key level to be watched. 1 hour, 15 minutes 30 for ONDS. ONDS, which is ONDS holding, all right? And here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're still looking at the wave 4 here. But this one, okay, very fresh one. Be careful with it, okay? Be careful with it. I don't like it so much, but still fine. Okay, so if you are in a wave 4 here, you gotta watch. Wave 4 is an impulse. Well, you're still looking for a little bit lower, and you're impulsive. Don't forget, you are in an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B and a C at least. Okay, so if you are in a 1, 2 here, plus if we want to check the fib levels here, well, yeah, you didn't yet, but you're very close for it. 1 2 3, okay. Yeah, you can see here 1 2 3 4 and a 5 extended. Wave 5 is 1 2 3 4 5, but I don't like it because the wave 3 is the shortest. That's not good. 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Oh, 5, okay. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. No, it can be finished. Probably it can be finished. Yeah, this is not your wave 3. 1 2 3 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5 after 1 2. Okay, yes, it can be done. All right, so be careful. You move impulsive and you are in ABC. Target 5.79 as the first one. Let's see Amazon. What happened to Amazon, by the way? Yes, after this trouble that it was the last 2 days. Okay, do we see something horrible? Oh, wow, I see green. Well, okay, maybe this is it, but nothing really dramatic, honestly. Bah, nothing so much dramatic. I thought that I'm gonna see something more dramatic, but it's not. Actually, the triangle is still playing very calmly and very nicely. Wow, it's Amazon. It's a giant here. A, B, C, D, and an E, and we're looking, of course, still for wave 5. Even the, oh my god, even the target not hit yet. Okay, that's very interesting. I mean, okay, all right, this is a wave 2. Sorry, this is not the target yet. But in case we are in a, yeah, it's interesting. What if in case it dropped down further and we are in wave C expanding flat? What if? What if the case? Meaning, what if you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? Ending diagonal, and then you move up. So for bearish, watch this. We're going to rebound from there potentially in a wave 4 and a 5. And if not, if we stay in the triangle ABCD running triangle, you might move for higher for this blue box still. $251 for Amazon. BMNR. Okay, I'm very tired, guys. BMNR. Bitmine Immerse Technology. All right, it's something related to Bitcoin. Sorry, buddy, it doesn't work here with Elliott Wave. Especially when I'm tired. I'm very sorry, man. So Deutsche Telekom. All right. So yeah, for Deutsche Telekom, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 4 has been hit. So it's time to move up for Deutsche Telekom. What is she waiting for? I don't know. Paul, we gotta make the call. Okay, so this ending diagonal is still unfolding here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, as expected, still unfolding. It's a very boring one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still expecting as a precision for a wave 5 here is this. Here we go. 28.627 for Deutsche Telekom. One of the greatest companies of Germany, of course, number 1. All right, guys. Paul, thanks a lot that you are looking at all the special requests. Also, the list is so long. The amount of effort is awesome and learning more and more. Thank you, buddies. This is the idea of course, bring education and safety as well to you guys. And I'm always glad that it helps. Thank you very much for being here. I wish you all a super nice weekend, of course. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.